Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you guys for showing up. It's cold, right? It's cold.
But at least
Glad you're here.
At least we know that climate change is pretty damn funny, you guys, right? So we've got a winner.
It's funnier than you would think, right? Let's even see if we can do an hour worth of climate change comedy.
Right? Like,
Maybe.
Like, it's pretty funny that in like 100 years, we could be in kayaks at this show.
Right?
Because of sea level rise, right, James?
Yeah, but maybe not 100, right? Maybe 50,
20,
maybe 5.
No one knows, but
We don't know.
basically, we're just here to have a couple laughs about likely mass planetary extinction.
Can't wait. Everybody, is everyone excited to joke about
Hilarious!
it?
So mostly give it up for yourselves for giving this a chance.
Everybody, thank you, and thank you for sitting here in the cold and watching us do some comedy show. It'd be great. So, yeah, I mean, basically the purpose of this show is just to show, we wanted to make light of it, see if we could find some good things and positive things about climate change. Maybe.
Yeah, because I just think everyone's like too nego about it. It's all like, oh my god, it's a crisis. Crisis schmisis.
Yeah, exactly.
I say
right?
find some silver lining in all those extra clouds.
So we're here to show you the things that could possibly be fun, interesting, and exciting about climate change. Let's talk about the silver lining, people, right? So
just a little bit more about ourselves.
Right, of course. Well, so the first thing we should all know is that Jessie Bradish here has an MBA. Give it up for Jessie.
Mostly by accident.
And Jessie here uses this MBA for many things, right? You gotta increase your job opportunities, blah, 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 but mostly it allows her to quantitate her guilt in a more effective way about climate change and the things that she's doing to the planet.
There's a whole formula. We'll get into it later.
It's a skill set. It really is.
Yeah.
You needed that degree to learn how to be kind of a Jewish grandma.
The guilt is so heavy, I need to calculate it. It can't all be a 10, right? It can't all be a 10.
Quantify, reduce. It's very important.
And I think Julie, what would you say, Julie? Like, you're mostly just a disenfranchised millennial who consumes because of your angst about just being born into it too late.
I don't even vote.
And she doesn't even, wow, so many people.
Thank you.
That's the appropriate reaction. And then, of course, we have ReRe Duce. Let's give it up for ReRe Duce for opening.
All the way from LA, too. This is a big
On a
deal.
megabus because he's not fucking around with his carbon footprint.
Sticks to his principles, one among, who knows, 20 people? One among 20 who actually sticks to his
One
principles.
out of the
Give
three
it
of
up.
us, for sure.
Right,
yeah.
for sure.
So.
No big deal, so.
But, he's been crooning about climate change for 1 year now.
And we've been doing this climate change show for 1 show now.
Yeah, and and we're also here to honor Bernie. We decided not to take direct donations because that might be a little more sketchiness for this plein air event. But maybe we could hear the original Bernie quote right now, just to remind us all why we're here with this 80-year-old Jewish man. He's only 74. He's a spring chicken.
It's not connected?
Well, no, we won't.
I'll read it. I have it in my notes, which I didn't
Please
memorize.
read it in a Bernie.
Hi! Somebody in this audience has a read on this right now. All right, people. The scientific community is telling us that if we do not address global crisis of climate change, transform our energy systems and away from fossil fuels to sustainable energy, the planet we're going to leave to our kids and our grandkids may not be habitable.
I'm like, crisis schmices. I mean, really, guys, what's 400 parts per million really look like? What does that lush place most remind you of? Brazil.
Can't wait, you guys. Can't wait for climate change. Let's talk about what our planet's going to look like. Can't wait.
Investment tip number 1, waxing salons.
Everybody's going to wear less clothes. It's going to be hot as hell.
Opening up a lot of beachfront property.
We're opening up a lot of
new opportunities to try new food, like insects.
Yeah, bet you needed some new times to check out some new food groups, right?
Have you had the jellyfish cockroach crostini? It's delicious. Try it. You'll like it. It's a low-carbon cockroach. It comes with less guilt.
says the Jewish grandma coming to a haven near you, you guys. Plus, the other good thing about eating cockroaches is that at a certain point, it's hot, It's swampy. It's super warm out, and I don't know if you guys knew, but why the dinosaurs got so big, right? Everything's big because it's lush and beautiful. Nothing dies in the winter.
It's all
just
the
like
extra
California.
parts per million.
All the extra parts per million are gonna make just enormous cockroaches, so not only can you eat your bugs, you can ride them. Right? No more cars, more cockroaches. It's like a one-stop shop with your animals, you know? A farm is a lot of things to people in the future.
It'll be like the land before time. It's the land after time.
Ooh. Can't wait. Oh, see, you know, the other good thing about climate change that I know everyone's looking forward to as a millennial, you guys I represent, everything's gonna be beautiful. All of these climate, kind of all these carbon things in the atmosphere are gonna be all hazy and shiny and weird. It's gonna be like living inside of a Polaroid.
We'll be like rose-colored in real time.
Rose-colored everything.
Hashtag carbon filter.
Living in Instagram, people. Can't wait. Can't wait. Gonna be great. Right?
Yeah. And so, does anybody like have anything they're really excited about climate change? You just want to give us a shout out? Canada.
Can't wait. You know
it's
what?
finally going to be habitable.
You're totally right. Shitty places like Idaho. Shout out to anybody from Idaho
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Real estate's gonna go through the roof in crappy places,
It's
right?
true.
California's underwater. It's like head to the hills, people. Great.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
And now back to another musical interlude.
Let's learn about something new about climate change.
All right, thanks, you guys.